Hey, what's up everybody? Jumpin here, and today I am on some Dragon Age Origins. Now I decided to go ahead and start a series of this game, basically a let's play slash walkthrough. I absolutely love this game, it's amazing. I like the franchise, I gotta be honest, Dragon Age 2 isn't the greatest game ever. It's a decent game, I enjoyed it, but Dragon Age Origins is definitely the better game. Now I'm really excited for Dragon Age 3. I've been hearing some great things about that game, primarily about the multiplayer. The multiplayer in Dragon Age 3 is going to be a lot like Mass Effect 3. So if it is, I'm really excited because I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of videos for Dragon Age 3 multiplayer. Strategy videos, build videos, single player videos, and just multiplayer videos for that game. So before that comes out, I wanted to go ahead and start a series of Dragon Age Origins and maybe even Dragon Age 2. So you guys tell me, do you want to see this? Do you not want to see this? But yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and get this started. Now, it's been a long time since I've played this game. I'm talking about some years. So I will not remember everything, and I might even be kind of a noob early on. But I do remember certain things like about how to build my guy, what weapons are good, what armors are good, all that kind of stuff. But story-wise, yeah, I don't remember every little thing of the dialogue because there's so much. But yeah, this is a really cool game. It's epic. It's awesome. It's amazing. So let's
The
get
Chantry
started.
teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. It may even be too late. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Alrighty, so that was pretty epic. Kind of explains the backstory. But yeah, I gotta be honest. When I first played this game, I always made a joke. I called it Lord of the Rings, Knights of the Old Republic. It definitely reminds me of KOTOR. The Grey Wardens kind of remind me of Jedis. And the mechanics in the game, it feels a lot like Knights of the Old Republic for sure. But yeah, I love this game. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to choose a male. I'm doing that just because I'm going to play as a dwarf. To be quite honest, if I was going to play as an elf or a human, I probably would choose a female. It doesn't really matter, it's up to you. But female dwarves, they kind of look goofy. Just saying. Alright, now I'm going to choose a rogue. Rogues are amazing in this game. They do a lot of DPS, and if you know me, you know that I love to do a lot of damage. So that's the reason why I'm choosing a rogue. Now we get to pick our background, meaning our origin story. Probably one of the coolest elements of this game, because there's 6 different origin stories, so that means that you can pretty much play this game 6 times, and things are going to be slightly different each time. Really cool aspect of the game. Now I can choose between dwarf commoner or a dwarf noble, so I'm definitely going to choose the noble because it's just cool. And to be quite honest, like, this is actually one of the best origin stories in my opinion. I love this story, it's really interesting, and it's just really cool. So let's go ahead and choose it. Now I'm going to use the default name because I don't really care. Same with the appearance. Like, the way it works is that I'm a dwarf. I'm going to have a big nose, I'm going to be short, I'm going to have a beard, so I don't really care how I look. And now we can choose our attributes. Now, let me explain this a little bit about this build that I'm going to be doing. Now, for rogues, the 2 skills that matter the most is dexterity and cunning. Now, cunning honestly is the better skill. This is what's going to give you amazing damage later on once you get a particular skill. But early game, I'm going to go for nothing but dexterity. This is important because for early game and for later game, this is going to help me get certain skills. This is going to help me equip good weapons and also good armor and all that kind of great stuff. So let's go ahead and choose all 5 points into dexterity. Now I can choose my skills. What's great about dwarves is that they start with the 2nd level of combat training. All this does, this is really important, but all this does is that this gives you tier 2 talents, tier 3 talents, and also tier 4 talents. So that's really important for later. Right now I don't need to worry about it because I already have it at 2. He also starts with poison making, which can be useful. There's another person in the game that will get this and they'll have it higher, so more than likely I'll just use him for poison making if I'm going to make poison. But the one I'm going to go for is this. This is really important. This allows me to persuade people. So you definitely want to max that out because you want to persuade anyone you come across. Now, for my talents, I get 2 talent points early game. So because I'm going to be using dual weapons, I'm going to go for dual weapon training, then I'm going to go for dual weapon sweep. Now the reason why this is important is because one of the things you want really early game, I'm talking about level 4, you can get this, is momentum. This is amazing. The reason why is because this increases your attack speed. Attack speed equals more DPS. And when I say more DPS, I mean like 40% more or 50% more DPS just from this alone. So this is really amazing. And we're going to go ahead and use put our point into dual weapon sweep just so that we can focus on getting momentum at level 4. So let's do it. Now, I have played this game on Nightmare before. I think this game's not the hardest game on Nightmare, but it's definitely challenging. And because it's been so long and I don't remember every little aspect, I think I'm going to play on normal. I might bump it up to Nightmare a little bit later once I level up a bit. But just because I'm going to be a noob early game, I'm going to play on normal. So I'm sorry, guys. Alright, let's do this! Let's do it!
Deep beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orzammar, the larger of 2 known remaining dwarven cities in the world. Orzammar was once the seat of a major empire connected by tunnels called deep roads, which stretched thousands of miles. The city now stands alone, cut off from the rest of the dwarven ancestral lands by the Darkspawn incursion. Secure in Orzammar's impregnable construction, the dwarven noble houses continue their centuries-old power struggles. Assassination and blackmail are commonplace, but the appearance of honor is paramount. You are the second child of King Endrin of House Aeducan, the 9th Aeducan ruler elected by the noble assembly. You grew up in a world rife with political intrigue and have struggled against brothers and cousins for honor and prestige. Today, a feast celebrates your first military commission, the opening move towards real power in the ever-changing game of dwarven politics.
Greetings, my lord. You are dressed and ready. Excellent. I couldn't find the armor's matching dagger, but I scrounged up a rather fancy longsword. Do you wish to wear your shield to the noble's feast?
Alrighty, so, because I'm a rogue and I'm not going to even bother with the shield, I'm going to use dual daggers. I'm going to tell them, let me see. Leave it.
Agreed. Tonight's battles will be of politics and intrigue. A shield won't be all that useful. Of course, they might think you were too fearful to risk looking fearful.
Alright, I'm gonna say
One
this.
can't take all this marching about and speech-making too seriously. Moving on to the business at hand. The king expects you to make an appearance at the feast, but there's no rush. The noble family heads will spend hours boring your father with petitions and petty grievances. As part of the celebrations, permits have been auctioned off to members of the merchant caste who wish to sell wares in the Diamond Quarter. Lord Harrowmont has also opened up the provings for young warriors to test their mettle before tomorrow's battle. Perhaps we should go show them what single combat is really all about. And by we, I mean you. I'll practice my cheering. Right behind you, my lord. The day is ours until the feast.
Alrighty, so now guys, there's a lot of dialogue in this game, and I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, listen, I want to hear the dialogue, so there's not going to be that much room for commentary outside of combat and, you know, exploring. So let's go ahead and search this place. But keep that in mind about the whole dialogue. I'm not going to skip it. I'm going to listen to it. It's been so long that I'm going to be interested. Like sometimes in games, if I played a game a lot, you know, there's like certain things. Let's equip these daggers real quick. Like sometimes in games, if like Mass Effect, for example, if I played the game so much, the dialogue can get a little annoying because I'm so used to it. I've heard it so many times. But I played this game a lot as well, but it's just been so long, I don't remember any of this crap. So let's go ahead and go. Alright. Probably should explore the palace, kinda see what's going on here. Actually, you know what? I have to come back, I'm pretty sure. So I'll check it out later. Let's get
No sign of trouble
to
here.
exploring this
No,
epic
I
place.
cannot.
Now, oh, can't even go in there.
I am proud to serve
Alright, where's the way out? Okay, actually, I think I do have to go down this path to get out of here. Anyway, one reason why I like this origin story so much is because I love this place. Orzammar, it's where the dwarfs live. It's probably like my favorite place in the entire game. It's quite epic. It looks cool. There's a lot of great items here as well. Now, early game,
Think again.
obviously we're not going to be able to get. Son of a bitch, how do I get out of here? Actually, here we go.
You sure you want to go to the feast now?
Wait.
I doubt we can escape to see the provings once we're inside. I can't wait to see who's fighting today.
Okay. Alright, so this should be the way out. Ah, it's confusing. Anyway, yeah, so early game, we're not going to be able to get all the awesome items that you can get later when we come back. This is one of the places I normally always come back to really quickly because of all the amazing items you can get.
Your father
Especially
has
for
allowed
my
the merchants
build.
to show their
Alright,
wares.
let's
I'm
take a
sure
look.
we can work this out reasonably.
Celebrations.
Please, Master Volney. My work is accredited by the Shaper.
These books are lies written by the enemies of House Volney.
I write only what I find in the ancient records. Lord Aeducan, you can vouch for my work, can't you? Your father loved my History of Aeducan, Paragon King, Peacemaker.
This worm has written a book that slanders my house. It doesn't matter. It's all lies.
My work tells the stories of all those raised to paragons in the last 500 years. When the Assembly names a paragon, that man or woman is then, by definition, everything one can aspire to be in the world. They form their own noble houses and are revered as living ancestors. But paragons start off as men.
Volney was more than a man. Am I? Would you allow this coward to slander your ancestors?
I have written no slander. Volney became a paragon by the narrowest margin in history. 1 vote. A vote mired in rumors of intimidation, intrigue, and outright bribery. The records of that vote are kept in the Shaperate and are a matter of fact. Not liking history doesn't make it any less true.
You're taking his side? What if he published a book like this about your paragon Iduken? You would not say so if it was your house, but I shall respect your wishes. For now. Excuse me, Your Highness.
That fool has no idea how weak his house is or how low he sits in it. Shall I have him killed, my lord?
Well, of course I could do it.
Well, historically, it has been prudent to eliminate a small threat before it becomes larger.
Let's not do it. Like I said, I'm going to be good for this episode, but you guys can tell me if you want me to be good or bad.
As you say.
You've shown House Iduken a friend to research, history, and the glory of our people.
Let's see here. Yeah, give me a reward.
Of course. A copy of A History of Iduken, Paragon King and Peacemaker, perhaps?
Fuck that shit. I want some money.
Of course. Here you go. I'll just be about my work then.
Yeah, get out of here. Woohoo! 3 gold. Hell yeah. Alright, so we said that we wanted to talk to the noble. I mean, not the nobles, the merchants.
The finest in home decoration!
Oh.
With the finest saffron and
You're not
indigo and
important.
embroidered by skilled elven...
None of these
Hello.
My lord Iduken, you honor me by visiting my humble booth. May I show you my wares? Not for a mighty warrior such as yourself, my lord, but perhaps a lady friend. I forget myself. I'll be silent.
This looks to be mostly fabrics from the human lands. These merchants form alliances with those who have abandoned our ways to live on the surface. According to the scholars, more than 500. Does it matter? The surfacers are lost to us. Perhaps we should get going.
Okay, well that's enough of that. Now, dwarves are really funny in this game. Or really, I guess in the lore. Because they live underground, they actually think that by going to the surface, that they can fall into the sky. It's pretty hilarious. I don't know if they talk about that much in this game. I know they talk about it in Dragon Age 2.
Nothing beats
Hello,
a good set of
merchant.
steel cutlery.
Our trust follow, big brother. How surprising to run into you out among the common folk.
Especially since duty requires that you attend our King Father at the feast today. Have you so little respect for him to disregard his wishes on a day set aside for you?
Lord Harrowmont told me we wouldn't be needed for hours at least.
Silence! If I want the opinion of my sibling's second, I will ask for it.
Yes, Your Highness.
Yeah, don't talk to him like
I
that.
speak to lower houses and castes as they should be spoken to. Now do as I say.
Don't tell me what to do.
You're on your own. I've been dealing with them all afternoon.
What exactly is that supposed to mean, little brother?
Nothing, Trian. I've been having a great time. The speech you gave to the legless boy about hard work and making something of himself was fantastic.
As heir to the throne, it is my duty to impart wisdom and judgment upon those who need it. Now then, you, get to the feast.
Alright, for
I'd
sure.
advise you to watch that tongue, dear sibling. Father will not live forever. Come, Balin.
You bastard.
That was fun. Nothing like being talked down to by the next king.
Let's see.
That it is. Let's get back to enjoying it, shall we?
Alrighty. Yeah, that's my big brother. He is the heir to the throne, and he will become king. So it's kind of fun to talk like shit to him.
Look at this piece,
Alright,
darling.
this is an armor
My
merchant.
My lord Iduken, nothing here rivals your amazing Iduken armor, but if you wish something made...
You know very well House Iduken has its own royal armorers.
Of course. Forgive me.
As you
Let's
say.
get out of here.
Nonsense, woman.
Alright, that's nothing important.
What
Now I
about
remember
that
this right here. This is funny. Alright, let me grab this stuff out of the barrels. Give me
one?
him. Give me him.
That road again.
More daggers.
Oh, I would
But
love
these two
to end
chicks,
up with a
this is hilarious.
What have we here? Two handsome, strapping, noble lords. You both look so grand.
And isn't this the man of the hour, the king's son?
Who's your friend, my lord? Another noble from the honored House Iduken? Oh, then not a noble?
No, Telly, not a noble. Stone you're thick sometimes.
I'm a noble.
That you are, my lord. Can I interest you in a little bedded diversion?
Oh
Shall
yeah.
I come to your chambers after the ceremony, then?
I talked to him first. I want him.
He's looking for a woman, Telly, not a little girl. I'm Marty, and I know how to give my lord a night he'll remember.
Yeah, do I really have to just pick one?
Oh, my lord has his energy about him.
There will be no 3 to a bed, if that's what you're thinking. We both require full experiences all to ourselves. If you think you can manage us both, though. This should prove most interesting. We will wait for you together, my lord, and show you the proper way to celebrate a princely commission.
Hell yeah, buddy. Now I'm pretty sure you can bang them. I don't remember if you have to go there and bang them yourself or what, but let's just put it this way. If I remember right, there might be some consequences for doing that. Alright, let's talk to this
Greetings,
guy.
my lord Iduken. I am so honored to have you visit my booth. I have a proposition, but I dared not approach.
Yet you dare now.
Yes, just so. Here's the thing. What I mean to say is... Sorry. So nervous. I had a dagger made, for you, as a gift for your first command. Sent a messenger to deliver the dagger to you. Prince Trian had him thrown out. I don't know what offense he caused, but I had him beaten severely.
Yeah, let me see this dagger.
Here it is, your highness.
That's an amazing piece, merchant.
You do me much honor, sir. The blade has been crafted over a period of 2 years by masters of every art. I wish to bless the Lord's first command, and hope that someday, when he rules, he will wear it.
Trian is heir. He will rule when King Endrin returns to the stone.
If the assembly wills it. Forgive me, sir, but whispers say the second child of Endrin will be chosen.
Whispers indeed. It's a princely gift. If Trian recognizes it, though, it may send the wrong message. Or the right one, depending on your view.
Hell yeah. Fuck him. I'll
Thank
take
you.
it.
You bring uncountable honor to me.
What he means is that you'll bring uncountable gold to him if you wear that piece in public.
All right. Yeah, that's right. So this dagger, I think, is pretty good. Let's take... For early game, it's pretty good. Alright. Yeah, it's called the Noble's Dagger. And it gives me... It has a little bit more damage, but it gives me electricity damage. So, hell yeah! Let's do it. It looks cool. Alright. Let's see here. Any other merchant? This is a magic merchant, which doesn't really make sense because dwarfs don't believe in magic.
Lord Iduken, here in my booth? I am so...
He's fainted. You make quite the impression these days. Is it hard to be the king's child, never able to just blend in? It's the price of power, I suppose. Shall we move along?
Yeah,
My lord,
that's pretty
are you heading to the
funny.
proving arena? We have been charged with the task of escorting you to the proving grounds.
I clean forgot about that. Forgive me, I should have informed you sooner. The king decided you were not to travel through the commons unguarded.
Will we be leaving then? We are at your command.
Alright, so we're going to this like arena place, and we can actually, I believe we can fight in it, so we're gonna kick some ass for the first time. Alrighty. It's called the Proving, but we can come back here later, and I think we can fight in it again. Let's talk to this guy.
Your Highness, it is an honor to have you here. Have you come to watch these brave warriors do battle in your honor?
Yeah, I come
Your
to fight.
Highness, this proving is in your honor.
Then honor him by doing as he says. My lord Idukan will fight in this proving.
Of course, it is well within your rights. Men and women of Orzammar, we have a late entry to these provings, held on the eve of battle for the honor of House Idukan. I give you the Lord Idukan himself.
That's right. Cheer for
Are
me.
you ready for your first match? Then let us begin! This is a glory proving, fought under the watchful eyes of the paragons of Orzammar, for the honor of House Idukan. Lord Idukan will fight Alair Bimo, youngest son of Lord Bimo.
You honor me with this match.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Flush to it.
It shall
Alright, now
be
one of
done.
the first skills that we get is Dirty Fighting.
It has begun.
Really
I
useful
shall do
because
it.
you can stun an
As you
enemy,
say.
get behind them, and
Best
backstab
beware.
them to death.
Very well.
Let's
I shall do it.
And yeah, this electrical dagger is amazing. What up,
The
bitch?
winner is Lord Idukan.
That's right, I'm always the winner. Alright, so we have to go through like quite a few of these fights. I think I'll finish up all the fights and then I'll end this episode for now.
That was quite a fight. Alair Bimo is no slouch with that hammer. Are you ready for your next opponent? Excellent. Let us go. This is a glory proving, fought under the watchful eyes of the paragons of Orzammar, for the honor of House Idukan.
Yes, we've heard
Lord
this.
Idukan will fight Adal Helmi, eldest daughter of Lady Helmi.
Honor and glory to your house, your highness.
I like the fact there is no honor in fighting a woman. But I'm not going to be a dick. I'm going to say, and
First
to yours.
warrior to fall is vanquished.
Alright, I'm going to start skipping a little bit of that dialogue because he's saying the same thing. Alright, so
As
we're
you
going to
say.
stun
Now
you,
we do
and then
battle.
backstab you to death. Come on,
We
bring it
must
on.
fight.
Backstab
Let us do
him.
it quickly.
Yeah.
It has begun.
Alright, so she's a rogue, and rogues can be a little bit difficult to hit. I think strength actually affects your like hit ratio kinda in this game. But with a certain skill, you can make it so that cunning is what's gonna make you hit
The
enemies.
winner is Lord Idukan.
Yes, I'm the winner. Okay, so let's fight our next
That
person.
was a crowd pleaser. Many were waiting to see that woman put in her place. Sir Blackstone is your next opponent. Are you ready to face him?
Sir Blackstone. Nice.
Then let us begin. This is a
Alright, so I'm gonna skip
Lord
this.
Idukan will fight Sir Blackstone, Deep Road squad leader of the warrior caste.
This is your education, child. Try to learn as you bleed.
Huh, huh. Well, fuck you.
First warrior to fall.
That's right. Alright, we're gonna kick your ass. Ugh, talking
Very well.
shit. You get the same thing, the backstab. Yeah, sweep ya. Now we just
fight for honor. Enough.
Come on. You don't actually have to press buttons. In Dragon Age 2, you have to like press A a lot. In this game, you just press it once, almost like Knights of the Old Republic.
The winner is...
Alright, so we should have one more
well
fight.
Well done. You have proven that even the best of the warrior caste cannot match a noble Idukan. Frandland Ivo is your final opponent. He too has had many victories today. Are you ready to face him, or will you rest first? Of course.
I'm ready to fight.
It is down to just 2 warriors. With backbones of stone and wills of iron, they have defeated all others this day. Lord Idukan will fight Frandland Ivo, second son of Lord Ivo.
You fight well. I wish you glory today and glory tomorrow.
First warrior to fall is vanquished.
We must not exhaust our supplies.
Alright, come on. You're supposed to be some type of badass. Let's see if you are. Backstab you like everyone else.
No quarter!
Damn you!
Gonna die. Sword and shield. Oh no, he's gonna stun me. He did. You bastard. Sweep you again.
Now we do battle.
You will fall. Alright. Dirty fight.
As you say.
One more backstab should do it. That's right. Yeah, buddy. What
The winner!
up? Okay. Let's talk to him.
Congratulations. Frandland Ivo is as fierce a competitor as I've ever seen. You vanquished every warrior of note in today's proving. The ceremonial helm, commissioned by your father for today's winner, is yours. Your glory honors every warrior here.
Alright, so I got a helmet. Let's take a look and put that shit on. So where's my armor? Damn it, I can't even equip it. Oh wow, it's actually pretty good. Okay, well, that's going to be it for the first episode. Remember to vote. Do you want me to be a bad guy or a good guy? And tell me what you think of this series. Do you want to see it and all that? But you guys have a nice day. Be sure to like and favorite the video. Peace out!